Hey everyone, I'm JDude907, and a lot of you probably remember back when I had a huge fucking afro and I made a rant about Best Buy. In that rant, I explained that Best Buy wouldn't let me buy an M-rated game because I had literally turned 17 that day, and they needed to wait a while. So naturally, I did the polite thing and told them to go fuck themselves and went across the street to buy the exact same game from the GameStop employee who was too fucking retarded to check my ID. But today, I was feeling kinda bored, so I took some of the older games I wasn't playing, put them in a bag, and decided to head down to that same GameStop to trade them in and get some new games. Not only was the dumbass employee not there, but I had a really nice guy. He took my games, my information, phone number, email address, all of that, took my card and told me how much credit they were worth and let me look around. I was all indecisive, looking around, but finally I picked the games that I want, and took them up to the front counter and asked to buy them. And that's when this happened. Alrighty, I'll just look at your card and... What the hell is it this time? This time? Long story. Well... You see... You're not 18. No, but... I'm 17. And I've been 17 for more than a day. Yeah, but... in this county... you legally have to be 18 to trade in video games. Yeah. You want a membership card? I pay with the hatred! So much hatred! I accept defeat. I really do. Now I know what some of you might be thinking right now. Oh, JDude907, you stupid bloody twat. Why don't you just drive over to the next county and buy your video games there? And to that, I have two things to say. One, I apologize for stereotyping that all British people are assholes, especially when most of my viewers probably aren't British or assholes. And two, I'm 17 and I don't have a fucking car. If I want to leave the county, I can ride on the bus for an hour, or I can go with my parents or a friend. My mom is out of town right now, my dad is usually busy with work, and do I really want to call my friends and say, hey, do you mind coming over to my house, picking me up, driving for 20 minutes to get to a GameStop just so I can trade in some games? Well, fuck you, it's county law. So yeah, while this law is seemingly really stupid and easy to circumvent, I'm like the one person it fucks in the ass the most. Great! And you know what? I don't blame GameStop. Like I said, the employee was a nice guy, he did all he could. I blame the fucking county. I tried looking this shit up online, but I couldn't find anything about it, so as far as I know, my county is the only one in this state and possibly this country that requires for you to be 18 to trade in a video game. Which leads me to ask one simple question. Why? In fact, you are about to hear me say something I will probably never say again, so listen closely. Assume Jack Thompson is right, and that Grand Theft Auto is a murder simulator. So, you're allowed to simulate committing murder at 17, but you have to be 18 to enter into a trade agreement? Really? I gave this all some long thought, and I could only think of one possible reason why you might need to be 18 in order to fucking trade in a game. And that is the fact that there are a lot of stupid fucking teenagers in my county. My 10th grade English teacher once said, "They are worse than gangsters. They're idiots who think they're gangsters." So it is plausible that some teenager might steal video games from someone and then trade them in under their own name. But if they're so fucking stupid as to do that at age 17, they're probably going to be just as stupid at age 18. But I think that whole argument is giving whoever came up with this law just way too much fucking credit. It's just so fucking irrelevant and... ugh! Maybe there's this vast conspiracy that's out to stop me from buying video games. Or maybe in the statistical spectrum, I'm just on the far end where I have far more mishaps when buying video games than anyone else. Or maybe, fuck it, that employee was just a douchebag and he was making that shit up just to piss me off. I don't know what his motivation for that would be. I mean, I was being totally polite. I was giving his store business. I farted once, but it was quiet and there were a lot of people, so he couldn't have known it was me. Regardless of what it was, I've decided that there's only one way to get around this. Hitchhiking!